Hey guys, welcome to the channel Learning Competitive Programming with CodeChef. So if you want to learn competitive programming and get a good hold on data structures and algorithm, this is the right platform for you. Every week there are several videos on various concepts of DSA and competitive programming, and there are videos regarding the editorials of CodeChef contests. So if you want to learn these things, then please do subscribe the channel and turn on the bell notification. So myself Chirayu Jain, I'm a CodeChef educator, and the topic that we are going to study today is bubble sort. Okay guys, so now let us understand the bubble sort with the help of this example, right? So let us say that our initial unsorted array is this, that is 4, 3, 2, 5, 1, and now we need to sort it using bubble sort. So as we have seen in this some basic introduction of bubble sort, that we need to swap the things, right? If it is not in the correct order. So let's see how we'll swap that. So for each step, I am telling that it is a single pass, right? So from the first pass, let's see what we are doing in this pass. So if we have two elements, right, starting from this, so we'll take two elements and we'll see, okay, so this 4 is greater than 3, so it should not come before 3, right? So we'll swap this, right? So these two things are done. Now the 4 is here. Now we'll compare 4 with 2, right? So if 4 is greater than 2, it should come after 2, right? So we'll again swap it. Now 4 is here. We'll see 4 and 5, right? So 4 should be before 5, right? So we'll not swap this, right? We'll just see that what is the remaining thing, right? And we'll see that 5 is greater than 1, right? So 1 should come before 5, so we'll swap that, right? So after the first pass, the array comes out to be like this, that is 3, 2, 4, 1, 5. This is a single pass. This is a single pass that we are doing. We need to do more passes as well, but from the first pass, what is the final output array that we got? That is this, right? So in this in one pass we are doing these type of swaps, right? So let's see the further passes. Okay, so let's start with the second pass, right? The first part we explained everything, right? What we are doing in. Similarly, we'll do in the second pass. We take this input array that we have received from the first pass, and then we'll see. Okay, so 3 is greater than 2, so we'll swap it. Now 3 comes here. 3 is less than 4, no swap required. 4 is greater than 1, swap it. 4 is less than 5, no swap required, right? So the final output array after the pass 2 is this. The third pass, this array comes into the third pass, right? So in third pass, 2 is less than 3, no swap. 3 is greater than 1, so it will swap it. 3 is less than 4, no swap. 4 is less than 5, no swap, right? So this is the output array from this pass 3, right? Now this array enters to 4 pass, the pass number 4, and here we can see that 2 is greater than 1, so we'll swap it. 2 is less than 3, no swap. 3 is less than 4, no swap. 4 is less than 5, no swap. So after this fourth pass, we got the sorted array, that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you can see that for an array of size 5, how many passes do we require? 4. And that's obviously logical as well. Why? Because we need to set up only 4 positions in that. If we have 5 numbers, then if we set 4 positions, then the 5th position is automatically set, right? So in 4 passes, we got our answer of the sorted array, right? So for each and every pass, we need to set these type of swaps, and then we'll get our answer, right? So this is the whole example of this bubble sort. Since the example is very easy and clear to understand, the coding is also very easy. So let's quickly move on to the coding. Okay guys, so let's start understanding the code of this bubble sort algorithm, right? So likewise, we understand first the main driver function. So in the main driver function, I am first taking the size of the array, right? And now I am creating a vector, right? I'm creating a vector of type integer, and I'm mentioning the size of the vector here, right, that we got in the input. Now for this vector size, I am inputting the values, right, and then I'm calling this bubble sort function, and I'm passing this array into it, that vector into it, right? So let's see the bubble sort. So we are getting the vector, and let's say we take the size in this variable, that is n. Now the same process we apply. How many passes do we need to take? That is n minus 1 passes. We have seen why we need to take that. And then for each and every pass, we need to swap the elements, right? So how many elements do we need to encounter? That is n minus 1 element, right? Because in each and every element, we are taking this element and the next element, right? So till n minus 1 position, we'll take the n minus 1th element and the nth element, right? Okay, so till there we run the loop, and then only the thing we need to check is that if the array j, the present thing, is greater than the afterwards, right? So if array of j is greater than array of j plus 1, that means we need to swap, otherwise we'll continue, right? So if array of j is greater than array of j plus 1, the next element, then we'll swap this thing, otherwise we'll continue. So this is the logic behind the bubble sort algorithm, right? And after that we can print this particular array. So the time complexity you can see here, that is 2 loops have been required, so n square is the time complexity. It is a very simple algorithm, right? So if we run it for these test cases, let's see what is the output that we can get. Okay, so it is successfully executed, and the output that we are getting is 1 2 3 4 5. That's pretty easy, and that's pretty straightforward as well.